Hey guys, Jeremy here doing a doing a review for the Dig Dug episode of Stranger Things. Now I said I would be back on these, but unfortunately I obviously took a little bit longer. And honestly, the season's just kind of, my thought has been, well, one, I heard a lot of people were saying that it was not as good, and just because of how slow I've been watching it, obviously that was a circumstance, as well as a lot of stuff that's going on with Eleven's backstory. It's kind of interesting. Like in this episode, we found out what happened with her mother. However, I don't know what this does to build towards the story. Like, cool, it's backstory, it's interesting, but I feel it's just padding. If we didn't have all this backstory going on, what happened with her and Hopper, what happened with her in general, what happens with her mother and all this stuff, I feel that this season they didn't have enough material to fill it up with just a story, so that's why they're going off with this padding and this background story. So you can kind of gather that I'm enjoying it, but I'm definitely not enjoying it as much as the first season, just because I swear every time we go back in time, it stops the story. It just comes to a grinding halt. And I'm interested in seeing what's, like, the Hopper situation. That was kind of interesting. Total Aliens reference, I swear, with those tunnels, and how he got out thanks to Sean Astin as Bob the Brain figuring out Will's extremely weird tunnel system. I thought that was actually kind of cool, using that as an element, and I thought everything that they did in this season was actually pretty decent. However, the one thing that just, like I said, there's a lot of padding, and I'm noticing it, and it's kind of aggravating in terms of just pushing the story along. And I'm still waiting on episode 7, which apparently people are saying that episode has almost nothing to do with the story. So I'm very interested to see how that is going to affect everything. So, but otherwise, I still enjoy it. I like how they're building with this tunnel and what the monster's doing. Nancy's story, like their story with going on, like I liked how they talked about what happened with them afterwards. They addressed what a lot of people wondered, why she went back with Steve. And then the conspiracy story is kind of interesting. I'm interested to see where this goes, but like I said, it's just all padding. And so I didn't really enjoy this episode, to be honest. I liked what was happening with Hopper, but that was it. Everything else, like, it was cool to find out what happened to Eleven's mother, but I was just like, wow, this is so much time spent on this. So I'm gonna give Dig Dug a 3 out of 7. It's the first episode that I could say that I watched it twice. That's how unmemorable this episode is. I watched it twice, and they even did an Indiana Jones reference with his freaking hat. So I should have loved that, and I did, but it's just, the pacing is just, I'm hoping that episode 6 is a lot better, but I'm looking forward to seeing just all the complaints that were happening with season set with the 7th episode. So anyways, that's my review for the Dig Dug episode. Again, sorry for these episodes reviews coming out. Probably no one gives a shit anymore now because Punisher's out, but yeah. Anyways, I'll keep doing the reviews. Like I said, I'm headed home, so the last few episode reviews will be in my studio. So anyways, I'll see you guys later.